Hey everyone, welcome. It's a Sunday showdown. I'm Aaron. I'm on my unicycle today. Adam skipped the bicycle, went straight to the tricycle. We're talking about cycles today, inspired by Cedric Mullins. And we're kicking off the showdown with our main question here. Adam, what do we got?
Second trivia's cycles. Trivia cycles. What is the most number of cycles hit in an MLB season? So, of course, this is inspired by Cedric Mullins of the Orioles, who recently hit for the cycle. We got some Ced Mullins apparel here. This looks fun for you O's fans. Go online, Google it,
Buy it.
use the Google, buy it. But here's our question with our answer choices. What is the most number of cycles hit in an MLB season total? Not one player. Total. Is it 4, 7, 8, or 11? Aaron, what do you got?
Yeah, so this one, Ced Mullins, was the second one here in 2023. I went on the lower end here. I feel like I see him every year, but I feel like the number is generally pretty low, like couple. So I went 4 as the most. That's where I went. What about you?
I also went 4. It feels like there's not very many. And so 7, especially the jump from 4 to 7, felt like a lot. So I stuck it out at 4, but let's take a peek, see what we got. Well, had we combined our answers
together,
by our powers combined, we would have had a right answer. But
that's not how it works.
That's not how it works. We were both incorrect. The correct answer is 8.
8. Yeah, and 8 has been done twice. First time 1933, most recently 2009.
Ah. So let's take a peek at our scoreboard here. We are
struggling.
Really struggling. Aaron, you're holding on to that 1-run lead as we enter the 8th here with our rapid-ish fire trivia. So we're going after it. And for those of you, Aaron, why don't you recap a little bit? What's Sunday Showdown all about?
Yeah, so Sunday Showdown, we're playing a 9-inning game, but obviously there are only 7 days in a week. So we cover the first 7 with our main trivia. And then on Sunday, there's always stories that are in the news, in baseball news, that we just don't have the space to get to on all of our daily shows. But we want to bring something from some of those stories out. And so we get a chance to do that on Sunday Showdown. We just ask some quick questions about some of the stories that happen in the week. And so that's what we're going to be doing here today to cover the 8th and 9th inning. And then if we need to, we'll hit a 10th inning tiebreaker.
Let's jump right in. We got the 8th inning, top of the 8th. I'm away. Aaron, you're going to pitch me the first question here for the 8th inning. What do we got?
All right. So I'm going to go here with a fun one. We had a guy recently had a bobblehead day. And, bobblehead days happen often, but it's not too often that a guy hits 2 home runs on his bobblehead day. Maybe you saw this one. You're looking like, hey, I know what
this one's familiar, but I'm struggling with who this was.
Yeah, the question is, who is the player who hit 2 home runs on his bobblehead day?
I'm going to go with my instinct, although I don't think this is correct, but my instinct is Anthony Rizzo.
Your instinct has led you to a run, my friend, in the 8th inning.
Yeah!
So Anthony Rizzo hit 2 home runs on his bobblehead day.
That's just like stuck in there somehow. Okay, Here's a question for you. This is I don't know if we'd call it fun. We'd call it unique, perhaps. So here's your question. A Giants pitcher was recently struggling with an injury caused by what?
Struggling with an injury caused by what?
It's not your everyday injury.
Yeah, I figured. I'm going to say he fell down the stairs.
You're in the right neighborhood, but he had It's incorrect. He's struggling with a toenail injury.
Oh wow. Okay.
Do you remember this one? Is
No.
it coming? Okay,
No.
Anthony Desclafani of the Giants struggling with a toenail injury after dropping a piano bench on his foot.
Oh boy, I heard nothing of this story. This is
Nothing, huh?
nothing. I did not look. I mean, I did see. I had picked him up on my fantasy baseball team here and there, and he was day to day for a bit there, and that must have been the issue. I didn't really look into it that much.
Yeah. Well, there it was, Anthony Desclafani. So we're
1-1.
Yeah,
we're knotted up here.
We're gonna update the scoreboard here.
Okay, let's get it.
What do we got here?
Oh, hey, that's the wrong. don't give me credit.
No, we got to go top scoreboard error here. Okay, and let's update the score to. We got ourselves a tie here, folks.
This is the position. Well, close to this position. We were in last week. We were tied in the 9th. So
and then we know how that went. So, all right. So let's take a peek. We're heading into the 9th.
Mm-hmm.
I'm coming to bat. What do we got?
Okay, I'm trying to think how difficult do we want to go here. Here's what I want to do. This was an interesting one.
Mm-hmm.
We had a pitcher. So we had a team and a pitcher.
Okay.
Narrow it down for you.
I gotta get both.
No.
Oh, okay.
Just the pitcher. But there was a team who, up until recently, sported the longest streak without pitching a shutout.
Ooh,
so I need you to name the pitcher who broke the streak for that team.
Pitching a shutout. I watched a shutout just recently. And I'm trying to remember who that was. Let's go. I don't know. Who was the pitcher? I don't know. Bryce Miller.
No. Not Bryce Miller.
No.
It was Chris Bassett for the Blue Jays.
I wasn't going to get that one.
So I felt I could have given you the team, but I don't know. Then you got 1-5. I don't know. Maybe we're still working out. How difficult do we make these questions?
Yeah, I know. You could have given me the Blue Jays. I wasn't getting Chris Bassett. I can tell you that. Right?
That's fair.
All right. So here's your 9th inning one. This one's a 2-parter.
Oh boy.
But I think it's easier than the question you just gave me.
Okay.
So we talked about home run celebrations in the last Sunday Showdown. A home run celebration was part of this. Okay. There's a team that has included the crowd in the home run celebration. Mm-hmm. What is the team and what's the celebration called?
Oh, and I'm pretty sure I feel like I should pimp this one.
Oh boy.
So I'm going Orioles.
Okay.
And the bird bath.
You got it. You got.
I've been watching the Orioles highlights. I don't know why, but it was because Shohei Ohtani was doing things this week against the Orioles.
Yeah.
And so I was watching Orioles highlights more than I usually do.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's update the score here. Where did the bottom of
the bird bath is an interesting one because I haven't explored the totality of the bird bath other than seeing a highlight of a guy with a water gun just shooting people with water in a section of the crowd. And I mean, to me, it's I don't know that I would want to stand there and just get wet,
Yeah.
Especially in May. Sure, 100 degrees in July. Sure. Sign me up.
Okay. Well, Aaron walks it off again.
Yep.
That's two weeks in a row you walked it off here.
Yeah.
And so, you know what that means? That you get story time, but we got to lead into it here first. So
story time.
You know what time it is, folks. Aaron's doing story time. Take it away.
Yeah, so for this one, I never hit a cycle, at least not that I recall. And so I want to talk about a very fun cycle that occurred with a fellow by the name of Benji Molina in 2010. The age of 35, he was slow like his whole career, let alone at age 35. He had 3 career stolen bases and 5 career triples prior to his July 16th game in 2010. He went single, double, home run, and by the 8th inning, needed a triple for the cycle, which is the hardest one to get. And many get lost here because they can't get the triple in the last at bat. Molina hits a ball to the warning track. It's a tough play. The ball bounces off the center fielder's glove over into the triangle in Boston, and Benji Molina ends up with a triple. Interestingly, I was watching the highlight on his double that he hit to right field, also hits off the glove of the outfielder. He had 2 balls. They were difficult plays. So, I mean, it's not like it was a gimme, but 2 balls that were in the glove and bounced right out that gave him 2 parts of his cycle. Turned into one of the most unlikely cycles ever because this cat was a very slow catcher. So that's how I want to end this week.
Well, congratulations, Aaron. 2 walk-off wins in a row. And that'll do it for us.
Yeah. Special thanks to MLB, Wikipedia, Baseball Reference, for all this fun information that we get to bring to you guys. Thanks for joining us. If you have a burning question, comment below or find us on Twitter. Tweet us there at Baseball Brewhaha. Like, subscribe, share with your friends. Thanks for joining us, everybody. We're back at it for a new week tomorrow, and we'll see you then.